Hey, what's up legends? It's Travis from the Lawn Lab and welcome to our YouTube channel. What's up legends, welcome back to the channel. So Saturday morning today, I'm going to get this video up for you tomorrow, so that'll be Sunday. What I thought we'd do today is we'll get a mow on the back lawn. I actually haven't mowed the back out here. I reckon it's probably got to be getting close to 2 weeks now. The growth has definitely slowed. So we'll get a mow on today. I won't show too much of the mowing. We've mowed the back plenty of times now. But what I will film, guys, is we're going to get a granular fertilizer application down on this back lawn. We're also going to put some soil wetter, a bit of kelp and humic, that sort of thing, and give it a good water in. And I'll also show you a few different areas. So I'll go show you the rye, how it's looking, show you the back bit of Tahoma around the back here and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. All right, guys, so I thought we'd go for a bit of a walk around, show you a few things. So obviously the putting green's not looking too bad at the moment. Lost a little bit of colour, but it is due for a granular feed. So we'll hit that as well as this main area of the lawn. And you can still see this line through here. The shades in the rows, you can't see it too well. There's a line through here, comes across back to the edge of the green here where we've got T31 and the Tiff Tuff. And at the moment the Tiff Tuff's holding a bit better colour, but they are both overdue for a granular fertilizer. So once we give it that fertilizer, let that settle in, we'll see how things go. So now it is the 3rd of June, which is the first few days of winter here. I mean, yesterday was a top of 27 here. So, you know, while it is winter here, it's not too bad. So if you're further, I guess, down south and your grass is looking like starting to go into dormant, you're getting a few frost, that sort of thing, I wouldn't be putting down a granular fertilizer application. But here, where we are in Queensland, it's still good to go. So, so you can see this area around the tree, just that tree will be sucking so much moisture and nutrients out of the ground. I haven't been paying attention to it, to be honest. I walked out here the other day and went, oh crap, that's struggling a little bit. So I did give it a hand water, and that tap is actually hooked to our pump and irrigation system, which has the easy flow. So we've got a bit of soil wetter in that, a bit of humic and kelp and that sort of thing as well. So I'm going to give this a few hand waters over the next couple of days, next week, hopefully get it coming back. But that's just due to that tree there. So it's just sucking everything out of it, and it's just dried out. So definitely need to get onto that. And you can see the root there. So I guess that's one of the hardest things I've found since we've moved to this property, is because it's such a big area. You can't just whip out when you get home from work and just quickly put a bit of product down. You know, we're not dealing with 200 or 300 square meters. We're dealing with, you know, nearly 2,500 square meters now. So it's a lot harder to just throw some product down. You actually got to have it planned out. You can't just sort of wing it. But yeah, so I'll show you over the rye here. I'm pretty happy with it. It's coming back really nice after that granular feed we gave it in the last video. It's got a bit of color back. But yeah, we'll keep up with the product applications on this area. It's looking not too bad. So it's getting pretty thick there. So nice and glossy. Yeah, I'm a lot happy with how it's looking at the moment compared to what it was the other day when we did the video on it. And I think that could be just due to the fact that, you know, maybe it was a little bit hungry. Like I said, I don't really know. I haven't spent a lot of time dealing with rye or cool season grasses, so it's going to be a learning experience. So, but yeah. All right, I might get some mowers out, clean up all these leaves first, whippersnip all the edges and stuff, and get it going. I'll just take you over to this bit of Tahoma over here. Now this section over behind the shed, I've been pushing it pretty hard. Like I'm putting liquids down every week. We've got plenty of soil wetters and stuff like that on it as well. Plenty of kelp and humic. So, and it just goes to show like the color difference. Because this here, that's Tahoma there, that's Tahoma, and that's Tahoma. And like, look at the color difference there between the three. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, you can see this thing is getting plenty of love and it's looking good. And for me, this area, you know, I think it's like 25, 30 square meters. So it's easy to give it plenty of love. So, you know, when I get home in the afternoon, I come out here, hose a bit of stuff on it from the lawn pied range, and it's charging. So currently cutting that at about 15 mil at the moment. So it is due for some liquid iron. But yeah, overall, not too bad. So all mowed out the back here. So we'll just mix up some liquids, get them down, and then we'll get our fertilizer out and give it all a good water in. So, so we're working with, I think we're about 600-ish squares of the Tahoma and about 750 of the Tiftuff. So roughly about 1,400 square meters in total. So we've got the Solo 417 here, which I can get about 600 out of it. And what I've done is we've got the brass wand here, and I've also thrown in, well, I've got the twin nozzle boom sprayer here, and I've thrown in the air induction nozzles here from Dr. Nozzles. So that's just going to help when you're spraying any of your soil amendments, so your soil wetters, anything you're watering in, it's going to be perfect for spraying that. So it'll be a bit more of a coarser droplet rather than a really fine droplet. So just helps when you're spraying those soil wetters, stuff like that. And also if it's a windy day, it also, you get a lot less spray drift with this. So we run those ones there, but we'll mix up and get into it. Alright guys, so just finished spraying everything now, so we'll throw our granular fertilizer out now. So normally I probably wouldn't do the granular and the liquid together at the same time, but obviously being a large property, it's costed us a shitload of money in water. So I like to try and get as much as I can down at the same, and obviously it all needs watering in, so it shouldn't be too bad. So, but yeah, you do forget how long this takes. I've been going now nearly 3.5 hours, and that's just mowing, doing whip snipping all the edges and stuff like that, spraying. We've got to throw this Fert out and get it all watered in. So, like I said, I didn't even mow the collar, I didn't mow the green, because I done that yesterday. Mowed the front lawn yesterday as well. So you can see just how long this takes to get everything down. So when you look at mowing, doing your edges, whipper snipping, all that sort of thing, and then you start putting products down as well, it does take a fair bit of time. So, but yeah, let's get this Fert out and throw it down. We're going to be putting down some lawn applied Turf Max, which is sort of my go-to fertilizer when we get to autumn and winter. A little bit higher on the potassium and phosphorus, which is going to help with our root development and overall plant health as we move into the cooler months. So let's get this thrown out and get this irrigation running. All right, legends, thanks for watching. So just throwing all our fertilizer out. So that was our lawn applied Turf Max. Put it down at about 2.5 kilos per 100 square meters. We're just giving everything a really good water in now. So the wind's really starting to pick up now, so it's blowing the irrigation around a fair bit, which is probably not ideal, but we've got plenty of irrigation, so it'll get it all watered in. So what I'm gonna do, I just gave the MPs up near the house a run, and I'll work my way through the PGPs as we go back towards the back of the property, and then I'll come back and do it again. So I did half an hour on the MPs at the front, I'll do 20 minutes on the PGP rotators or rotors, and then we'll go back and rerun that again. So give all this a good water in. But yeah, what's that? That's taken me nearly 4.5 hours now to do all that. So yeah, there's a fair bit involved with these big areas. So, but what I'll probably do next week, guys, I'm looking at doing a few, I guess, reviews on some equipment, some of the equipment we have, and I might be getting a bit of new equipment we can do a few reviews on and check out for you guys. So if there's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure I do a bit of a review on that piece of equipment. So, but all right, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it, and we'll catch us in the next one.